Good morning everybody, 9am, did not go diving, which I got cancelled on, which is sort of what I was expecting. The weather's terrible, the thunder has just started out here behind me, so I'm going to shoot down to a beach check before it gets too wild. Looks like it's going to be a pretty rough few hours, and hopefully we'll get some work in and we'll get some waves in behind it. Yeah! Look at the size of that. Well, there's a bit of a wave out there, actually, probably a little more than I was expecting, which is nice. I just mention the storm. This thing looks quite bad coming over. I'm going to go do some work, basically, for most of the day anyway, and then we're hoping the weather's going to change behind it. And myself and Michael, hopefully, will be going to get in a wave. Right, dark as shit in here. Someone hasn't, those are all my light bulbs, which haven't been replaced in a while, but there's actually none working at this end, so we're going to have to sort something here. Right, I got plenty of light running in here now. What the plan is, I'm basically just going to do glue up and things like that. I've got a little board to repair here, so that won't take long. The glue up shouldn't take long. I may do more after that, but we'll just see how it goes. She's raining pretty heavy out there now. There is thunder, so right, there's the workflow there. We've got a nicely cleaned up slip easy. That's going to get mast, rails done. A couple of gromlins there, both large. Was very low in stock and larges, so I'm gluing larges for a while. There's another large on the go there, and this nose repair. Right, we're going to have a little look through the new place, see what progress they've made. It is pretty much it's going to be like a fully, freshly built up house. They've been in here jibbing. That's the views out that way. Living room, kitchen. I'd say this will be my bedroom because it looks out that way. Another room, probably flatmate's room. Office. Or something like that. Anyway, that's sort of the idea. I do have two ideas for this place. One is to get a flatmate, which is plain and simple, just get someone else in there. I probably can't really afford the rent alone. That's why I want a flatmate. I've been living alone for like 5 years, so I actually prefer to live alone. I think a lot of people do. The other idea is kind of a bit more the fantasy idea, which would be to leave it as a space for someone like photographers and adventurers and people like who want to do fun stuff in this area and actually sort of like renting it out for weekends and stuff for them and getting that happening. I haven't really thought too much about that because I think it's a bit far-fetched. But I'm going to keep toying with ideas, and over the course of probably the next month to when I move in, because there's still a little while away yet, probably make my mind up. We have animals. What are they? Right, I just ducked down to the south end with the drone. Haven't shot dolphins in a while. Can't quite see them. They were heading this way though, so. Ooh, them feels when you still got your wet suit from yesterday with the authentic West Coast black sand on it. Smell it. 2.5 weeks for it. But there it is.
Make the most of the next 5 minutes.
Because it's going to be gone again. Penises! Weekend, Michael?
10.
10? Oh, shit. Yep.
With 2 surfs and a skim.
Yeah. I'd probably go 10 as well, to be honest.
10 and like about a 3.5 for the weather.
Yeah. Yep.
Although we had, what, 3.5 minutes of sunshine?
Vespa gang.
3.5 minutes of sunshine.
Yeah, it's legitimately gone again.
Yeah.
There, so there's your weekend. 10 out of 10. That doesn't happen very often. Oh, it does actually, really.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky.
Right, I'll wrap up the weekend here. Absolutely brilliant time, even though it's pretty much rained the whole thing. As Mike said before, 10 out of 10. We'll give it a 10 out of 10, which is pretty damn solid rating. Coming up this week, looks a bit better weather-wise, and next weekend, long distance, long range forecast actually looks half reasonable. Not much swell, but if the sun's going to be out, I'm going to be heading off somewhere. Not quite sure where, probably a little bit north somewhere. Going to be moving house very soon. Keep your eye for updates as always. There's a heck of a lot happening right now. I'm going to go home and eat some food. I'm Sam Price. I'll see you at the beach.